Hey, what up, Tech Fam? So today we're going to do a quick video on explaining visual presence so that when you are creating your AI projects, you start considering the deeper level of psychology and how it affects your consumers. So let me go ahead and show you an article that describes a bit more about presence. And the name of the article is called The Cognitive Affective Model of Immersive Learning, a theoretical research-based model of learning in immersive virtual reality. And this is from the Educational Psychology Review that was released on September 1st, 2021. So the quotes state what factors lead to presence. So number one is the extent of sensory information presented. Number two is the amount of control one has over the sensors in the environment. And number three, the degree to which one can modify the environment and its objects. The first determinant has to do with the degree of immersion offered by the system in question. The second and the third determinants are related to the degree of control afforded by the environment. Another important determinant of presence is the representational fidelity of the environment, which has to do with how realistically the environment is displayed, as well as the smoothness of view changes. So one of the factors that I did want to point out is that, for example, if you are using, Stable Diffusion, if you are using, Midjourney, and if you're using Runway ML, now you know that typically those are some of the top three AI tools that are easily available to people that allow you to make videos, right? So let's say if you're trying to create a short film or some sort of, 3D AI video that you're trying to create with an avatar. For example, that was a project I was trying to work on and make for myself. Understanding presence is going to be one of your most important factors if you really want individuals to feel connected to your characters, connected to your environment. And as they mentioned, the smoothness of the transitions are extremely important. And I think that's one of the biggest issues right now that we have with a lot of the AI tools, because the diffusion models, you can still see that they are, for example, like with the clip model, which uses image diversification. I spoke about this in like one of the AI news of the week videos, but because when we are trying to use, for example, an image from Midjourney and then put it into Runway ML in order to create a video, you are typically going to start to see the transitions from one clip to the other. And then you have to interconnect them by using the last frame in order to create the next frame of the next video. So it's not necessarily going to be very smooth right now because we are seeing different steps between the motion of the characters that it's creating. So I don't think we're fully there yet as far as how the models are able to create a smooth transition to make it as realistic as possible. I don't know how long it's going to take for that to fully happen because, I mean, that's a lot of work. So I don't think, the major film companies have full competition yet, but you can still make amazing videos with it. So from the perspective of psychology and marketing and business, you do have to understand how consumers are going to react to your projects and understand why they may feel immersed, why they feel a presence with the project that you're creating, and why it may not be received as well, because all of these tiny details matter. You should always have someone, especially when you're doing any type of creative work, you have to understand how to connect with your audience at that physiological level, especially with presence and understanding how that's going to actually alter their ability to immerse themselves in your story, in your project, and really connect. Also applies to ads. For example, there are many companies now offering AI ads. And when you are creating your videos and your graphics, and it's not as smooth and it's not perfect versus hiring someone that is going to charge you, 5 grand for a few seconds, you have to understand that, hey, is this worth it for me to create something by myself versus paying the higher price point for a project that's going to have more of an immersive experience with your consumer in order to generate more sales. So this is why it is important to have an individual who's trained in human behavior, who's trained in different forms of psychology, who's also trained in marketing, and actually understands the cause and effect of human behavior and how it can actually impact the projects that you're creating with these creatives as far as actually taking it to the next level. Psychology is typically the foundation of everything to do with marketing and business and trying to really connect with your consumers. So I hope at least by showing you the article, explaining the back end and how to micro optimize all of the different projects that you're making. That's how you're really going to go to the next level. That's how you're going to be able to acquire more customers and actually convert and make more sales. All right, guys, just wanted to share that quick update so you can start interconnecting the different variables. I know it's a lot, but hey, it's here. AI is here. It's not going anywhere. So we have to pay more attention to details so that we can take our businesses to the next level. All right, guys, have a great day. Bye bye.